What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? Your boy Jess. Welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we are bringing you guys the Texans going up against the Green Bay Packers. And it's one hell of a doozy of a game. Like I said, man, we got some games for you guys. We got some games. So, analyzing the matchup, the Packers are one of the better offensive teams in the game. And the Texans have a very good defense. Doesn't matter, absolutely not, because I'm controlling them, so it doesn't matter. But I definitely like what the Texans have to offer on offense. Even though they don't have a mobile QB, having Hopkins, also Andre Johnson, with Daniels, with Tate and Foster, very high-powered octane offense. So hopefully I could get that in motion, be able to do good against not so much of a good defense in the Packers, So hopefully I can, be consistent on offense. My troubles might be stopping the Packer offense, and he came out having an offense that really caught me off guard, which is a run-heavy offense, and you don't expect that going up against the Packers. You expect Aaron Rodgers to be in that pocket slinging the ball, running every now and then, but you pretty much expect, him to be passing the ball to all the great receivers that they have. So to him to run the ball heavily, definitely caught me off guard. And this is the first game where I'm going up against somebody who liked to run the pistol a lot. So I got to try and make adjustments on the fly, going up against the offense I've yet to really see. Right there, I had two underneath open routes, and I just drew a blank and threw it to Andre Johnson. And that right there was just tunnel vision. I threw it to him even though he was surrounded by Packers, and that right there was a horrible read. I clearly had two underneath routes open, but I decided to throw it to Johnson when there was 17 Packers around him. Why? I just don't know. I wish I could explain it. 3rd and 1 right here, and we end up getting a good tackle for loss right here, forcing him to kick a field goal. Well, not forcing him, but he decided to kick a field goal, going up 2 possessions. So down 10-0, and we got to try and move the ball. So like I said, man, if you know what you're doing defensively, then you can be good with any team. But for the most part, the Packers, besides Clay Matthews, they really don't have any monsters over there. So he's playing, some man-to-man. Right there, we end up hitting him with the skinny Andre Johnson right over the middle. And you see me passing the ball because, when somebody's going man-to-man a lot, I typically like to just try and exploit that, go over the middle of the field. But he's mixing it up, between man and zones. He's definitely doing a mixture of both types of defense. So 3rd down right here, we end up going to a quick in route to Johnson, and we end up picking up the 1st down. Obviously, when I'm passing the ball, I'm definitely looking for AJ. There's no secret on who I want to pass the ball to. Tremendous route runner, good speed, excellent hands, big, tall receiver, big target. So I definitely want to give him the ball as much as possible. Right here, thankfully, that right there was not picked off. As soon as I hit the button, I was, you do one of those because that was a horrible pass. But thankfully, we end up getting the touchdown by running it in next play with Arian Foster. So now we're back on defense, trying our best to try and contain an offense. Like I said, for the most part, I'm going up against for the first time. So this is, oh my God, these kick returns are so overpowered. If you don't do the pooch kick, you're pretty much, this is what you're going to see all the time. If you don't pooch it, this is what you're going to see all the time. And now I pooch, I do it all the time now. But before, I would kick off regularly, such as he just did to until he passes the 40. If one run past the 40-yard line, from then on I was pooching. Now I don't even give it a chance. Pooch all the way. I'm a son of a pooch. I will pooch it till I turn blue in the face. Right here, we're staying in the pocket. Nobody's open. We decide to take over matchup. No, we go back and we throw it up there. And bad pass. Another dropped interception. We are definitely getting lucky by these drop passes by the Packers. Quick out route right there to AJ. And, like I said, we want to give the ball to him as much as possible. Unfortunately, he got the Ronald McDonald feet where he wasn't inbound. That right there should have been an incompletion or an interception, but the warp to the ball that Andre Johnson just had gave us the 1st down. Right here, Arian Foster decides to take the ball out and gives me a good run. I definitely don't want to stay away from the run. Arian Foster is a monster. He's a big back that can fall forward. He's definitely a guy I can send through the A-gap and hopefully get some results You see, I'm trying to work the screen in. You know, Arian Foster, like I said, he's the tremendous runner with the ball. So I want to give him the ball, see if he can make things happen for me. So right here, I just get sacked. 4th down, I decided to go for it. I really don't feel like a field goal is going to help me in this situation. I'm not going to lie, people. Look at that dot. Look at that dot. I'm not going to lie. You know we family, and I won't lie to you. Wrong button. Wrong button. I did not mean to throw that. Honestly, didn't. I mean, it looked like a magical throw, right? It looked like I knew what I was doing. It looked like I threw a beautiful precision dot. Hell no, that was the wrong button. Nobody was open, but I definitely didn't mean to throw it to him. I think I meant to throw it to Andre Johnson. I'm not sure what my read was, but I know 100% sure that was completely the wrong button. So I got some things going for me here. You know, the dropped interceptions, lucky ass touchdowns going my way. I need to be able to stop his offense. So like I said, I'm just not used to going up against the Packers and expecting somebody to be bruising me up the field with runs. So it's really, really frustrating going up against a team that runs the ball a lot, because then I try to keen on the run and then they start passing, and I'm just not expecting the Packers to be running. So he's doing an excellent job of creating a game plan that's really having me not being able to defend him pretty much at all. You know, he's scored every time he touched the ball. I'm having trouble defending him. He's running the ball when I think he's passing. He's passing when I think he's running. So his game plan is very effective and is definitely giving me troubles defensively. And it doesn't matter. Like I always say, I can go up against Tweety Bird's grandmother. She can come back and single back ace and run it successfully against me. You know what I mean? I usually make my stamp by being consistent on offense and hoping for a mistake. I have yet to get a mistake on anything. I have held him to a field goal, which can be considered, you know, a win. You know, if I keep holding him to field goals, maybe I'll have a shot. But for right now, it's not looking good for me. He's not struggling whatsoever. Right here, the Mega Fagdy. The one-man rush Mega Fagdy. And this is what bothered me the most about this Fagdy that he did. I run, Matt Sharp gets injured for the rest of the game. So now I'm Sharpless because of a faggotry of a defense. Good call by him. I mean, if I knew I could call Fagdy and I was going to take out Aaron Rodgers, I would do it. But he calls Fagdy and he's doing it. You see a two-man spy. Clearly, I'm not running nowhere. I'm just standing in the pocket. But he's just, you know, calling Fagdy, and it's working for him. It's working for him. He got me to lose my starter, which was frustrating. Now I got Tyler Yates in there, Tate, whatever his name is. We end up kicking a field goal before half, giving us an opportunity to tie the game because we do get ball starting the half. So, you know, right now, I have a backup QB in there who's I don't know what his overall is, but he's definitely nowhere near as good as Schaub. So I'm definitely at a disadvantage playing with my backup QB. And this has happened to me plenty of times before where my QB gets injured. So many injuries happen too easily in this game. I don't know what it is, but I want to show you guys one of the biggest plays of the game coming up right here. 2nd and 21. Look at this out route. Look at square. Look at square. Look at square. I've thrown this out route thousands of times. If you guys been watching me, you guys know against man-to-man, I've been throwing out routes since like Madden 8. The out route was open. I made the right read. It was man-to-man. Precision. Smart routed out route, but Yates did not have the arm strength to zip the ball in there. The ball fluttered. He threw a rubber ducky, and he had plenty of enough time to switch over and pick it off. And that right there was a very crucial play. I felt like I should have had a first down, but Yates noodle-armed it, and unfortunately, it was picked off. But thankfully, we end up holding him to a field goal. So that right there was big. If we gave up a touchdown, it would have gotten really ugly. So we still somewhat survived, you know, by being able to hold him to a field goal. We still have a chance in this game. You know, I'm not giving up yet. I know I don't have Shaw, but I still have playmakers surrounded me on this offense. He is playing a lot of Fagdy, but, you know, nonetheless, it's my job to beat it. You know, he can play whatever defenses want. Yes, it's frustrating me. Yes, I refuse to do it because I'd rather, you know, lose trying to play defense than, you know, playing Fagdy. Plus, as a commentator, you just can't. You can't play Fagdy. You just can't. I would in some instances, but you just can't. Look at Andre Johnson teabagging folks. As a commentator, you just can't because, you know, people, the comments, oh, you're playing Fagdy. I came out, I think Madden 13, because we all know my defense is bad. I was playing Fagdy heavily in Madden 13, and the comment section was like, yo, you're a bum. They're going to score on you anyways. Let them score without Fagdy. You know what? You're right. So right there, thankfully he dove early. If he would have let the computer taking care of that, that would have been a huge loss. But nonetheless, man, not complaining that he's playing Faggy. Is his job to stop me at all costs. If he wants to put 11 people in coverage, it's my job to counter that. But it's just frustrating that when he's mixing it in the way he's doing it, he's doing a good job of sprinkling it in, and he's definitely frustrating. But nonetheless, although I don't have my quarterback, although he is playing Faggy and it's being effective, but I'm still in this ballgame. I'm not out yet. So right there, I read the screenplay, man, but I just overran it by way too much. Second and 8 right here, you see he's in the pistol running the ball, and he scores a touchdown right here. And that is just very deflating, man, to give up a running touchdown, a 52-yarder, and it's just like, damn, now I need to score as quickly as possible, and I'm going to need to stop somewhere down the line. My defense has to come through for me. I pretty much already know what to expect from him defensively. He's not rushing much. If he is, he said in 3, because he knows I have to pass. At this point, I need to score quick. So he's rushing 3. Good decision by him. I would probably do the same at that point. Instead of trying to blitz or whatever, send 3, send people in coverage. First and 10 right here. We roll outside the pocket, and that right there, I meant to throw it to Johnson. I did. I threw it to Johnson, but look who caught the ball. Even though it's out of bounds, he overthrew Johnson by like 12 yards. Oh my God, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with Yates. Come on, Yates, get it together. You still have an opportunity to win this game. We hit an out route to Martin, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. We can do this. We can win this game. I'm not out of this game just yet. Right there, we get a sack. Good sack right there. Good coverage sack. He sent 2 with the spy. So second and 19. We go over the middle here with the skinny though. We end up finding Johnson, who comes through. Quick out route right there to Daniels. He gets tackled on the 1-yard line, where we do eventually scamper it in with Yates. So, we're back on defense with an opportunity to give ourselves the chance to take the lead if I can stop him. So either I need to hold him to a field goal or get the ball back. So hopefully we can make something happen where I can give my offense an opportunity to win me this game. So he comes out running, which he's been doing effectively all game. Again, I should know better in this situation. He's going to be running the ball, but it's the Packers, man. Even watching this video, even editing, I knew he was running the ball, and I'm still editing thinking he just may pass. Like, no, you idiot. The game's already done. You know what he's done. He can't change his plays now. The game's over. But I still think he's going to pass. Like, it's the Packers. I expect passing. His game plan was a very good game plan, which caught me off guard completely. So he runs the ball right here. We end up getting a big stop. He actually loses the yard. We call a timeout. We do have the 2-minute warning coming as well. So we got 2 more stoppages of the clock. He runs the ball. Thankfully, we used that. He does fall forward for an extra 2 yards. It should have been a 3-yard loss, but it's 1-yard loss. 3rd and goal. He played for the field goal all the way, and we stop him. 2-minute warning comes, and he kicks his field goal. We are down by 6. Can Yates put the team on his back and give us a game-winning drive? Are we going to be able to come through and win this game? Hopefully, we can move the ball swiftly downfield, score, and be able to, use the clock against him wisely. Kill some time. That's why you see me running the ball. I want to take time off the clock. If I do score, I don't want to give him enough time to retaliate. I want to be able to leave him not too much time, so it'll be, more easier for me to try and stop him on defense. Right there was a very big play. He used that. He pretty much read that I was going to run the ball. So right here, more Faggy, but we end up hitting him with Hopkins over there on the out route. So 1st and 10, we're in good position. Decide to run the ball, and Foster gives us a really good game. So 2nd and 4, he calls Faggy. We roll in, nobody's open. He sends 1. We throw the ball out of bounds. 3rd and 4, he calls Faggy again. I got Johnson on the in route. I did not think the lineman was going to jump it, and somebody catches it on the deflection, and we lose the game. We had our opportunity. Can't blame nobody but myself. He had an excellent offensive game plan. First time I've seen somebody run pistol on me all game. So, caught me off guard. He had a very nice rushing attack. His defense was just as bad as mine. But, nonetheless, man, he played Faggy at the right places and was very successful with it. And my opponent played a very good game. Good game to him. Offensively, like I said, he played very well. Running the ball with a very high-powered passing team. which I completely was not expecting. And he played a good game. So my opponent came through with the W. And I mean, we all lose, but you know, I enjoy losing to somebody who played a good game. You know, so I mean, I don't enjoy losing to anybody, but you know, I lost to somebody who played a good game. You know, he played good, great offensive game plan. His defense came through when he needed it to, and he just made big plays when I couldn't. So you know, shout out to my opponent for playing a very good game, and hope you guys enjoyed. Man, we came close. We had an opportunity the last drive. I did have Johnson on the end route, was going to be open, but I did not think the lineman was going to jump it. I seen he played the fact that he was playing it, you know, multiple times this game. I figured he was going to go to it. I just did not think he was going to get up there and jump it. And then he catches the inner on the deflection. So, hell of a play by the Packers. So, that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, you guys know I love each and every single one of you guys. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.